I'll say it after, but there was some shit that...
Where's the camera at?
That to me felt like was unspokenly you shouldn't ever say on a recording somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Ever.
Who did it?
I can't remember who. I won't even say that.
Yeah,
but it's
he
like...
doesn't want to even talk about it. He'll talk about the thing, but he won't.
But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not that big of a thing, but yeah.
What the fuck? You're going to leave us like this for the whole podcast
I mean,
now?
I heard about talking about sex in rooms and stuff like that. And I was like,
I don't know about all that.
But I got more.
Those are stories and statutes of limitation is up.
Right.
All right, sure.
It's been 45
Allegedly,
years.
I heard that.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Welcome back to the Comedy Store Doorcast. I'm your host, Luke Schwartz. I have a zit on my chin. Today, we have a bunch of good door guys with me. To my left, Joel Jimenez, number 2 in a row.
Hello. Is that a thing you do every week? You say something wrong with you?
And then across from him is Jessica Wellington. Jessica, good to see you.
Lovely to be here.
And you have your nails that are gummy bears, of course. Very nice to have everybody with us. And speaking of bears, hello, Saul.
Hey.
Saul Trujillo's here.
How's it going, everybody? I'll eat one of your fingers right off.
I know.
Damn.
Are you bear-like, do you think? Are you ursine?
Yeah, I'd say I'm more bear-like, small.
Like a cuddly bear.
Yeah, I'm more Winnie the Pooh than anything. Like
But
my
even
shirts...
the cuddliest bear is dangerous.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Deep, dog, deep.
Where's my camera?
Look at it. Right into it. Where's my camera? The one right in front of you.
As always, if you tip and leave your name at the door, we will mention your name. And every Wednesday, up in the belly room, you can see all of us perform every Wednesday. If you mention the Doorcast, you get in for free. And there's a 2-drink minimum, but that's easy. And it's good comedy. We've had a lot of good shows recently. I've been on a good streak, and so I think I just jinxed myself and I'm a bomb for the next couple weeks. And that's going to be how it is. As always, Brad and Mike Z always coming by and tipping. Nice to see you guys, patron saints of the podcast, really
Those
helping
are our
us
sponsors.
eat. Yeah,
We should get those Jesus candles
Gino
with their
from Speedway,
faces on
good
them.
to see him again, and he dropped off a couple things. Shout out to the dad from Boston who wouldn't shut up about Boston and went to a dispensary and saw. He was like, "This is the most weed I've ever seen in my
I know
life."
exactly who you're talking
And
about.
then he dropped some nugs in the tip jar at the back door. And then he also told some street jokes and wouldn't leave for a while. So shout out to him.
Hell yeah.
Every nug comes with a price.
Yeah.
Each
Yes.
one of
And
those.
shout out to the dude who came in the OR the other day and tipped $6 in twos and $2 bills. He
that's
tipped
lucky.
3 twos. It was kind of fun.
like
The
a
Kirk
curse.
Fox. Yeah, like the Kirk Fox thing. It's like a curse. And so it's been quite a week. Joel, it's your first week of working.
Yeah.
You still feeling good,
Oh,
I'm
it's
sure.
second week.
I worked with you for the first time.
Oh,
Boy,
yeah.
what a delight. What a good...
Thank
he was
you.
in the cover booth. It was great.
I remember he came up with the bag of weed. He goes, "I love your state," and I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "I just got an ounce for $100." I'm like, "Do you guys? Where are you from?" I didn't know weed's legal in Boston, but they can't get ounces for $100.
Nah, man, it's very serious.
Yeah, it's fucking. I forget how illegal it is in some places.
Yeah, for sure. You cross the border into whatever. You're
It's illegal
Why'd
in
you
North
say
Carolina.
cross the border when you looked at me? Okay, sorry.
like Arizona. I mean, I was thinking like the South, but
Oh, okay. I'm. It's weird because I
South
want to
of
be
Mexico.
funny, but also talk like a normal person, and I'm finding my balance. And I also
Because you're
cut you off.
Mexican, Joel.
it's probably. Jess, how was your week?
Oh, it's really good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I sat in the main room Saturday night pretty much by myself.
Mm-hmm.
2
Wait,
shows.
what happened?
Well,
When you go down to 3.
Logan called out,
Yeah,
and we went down to 3.
instead of 4.
Yeah.
I think it's doable, but it's a hard night.
When it's 2 shows, it was a lot.
Yeah.
But
It's
when we
pretty-
did it,
Hormos and I have a system where he boomerangs everybody, and I don't leave the inside of the room. He stays. They do the announcement. He does the announcement, and he just boomerangs everybody, and I just take everybody their seats. I don't leave the room.
The old boomerangs, everybody.
boomerang.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. He throws
I'm
a
like,
boomerang
I
at
came in a little
people.
high. I just he sends them my way. I don't leave the room. You know what I
Right,
mean? I stay
okay.
in the room, and I
Cool.
just take people to their seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Be like
wave
Brandon.
Yeah.
wave your hands. You're like, over here. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Air traffic control style.
No, Brandon, I'd have to actually point people to where their seats at. He sort of like free reins everybody. He's like, you over there. Like, where?
Yeah, I had 911 got called on your first night twice.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That was Saturday. Were y'all here on Saturday?
Yeah. That was
No.
Yeah, I did see
That
Brandon
was your
Briggs
seating night. Yeah, so
taking-
that's why I didn't see you because
Yeah.
you were busy at doing other stuff.
Brandon Bricks talks to police.
That sounds like a novel. Brandon Bricks.
I would like to get a bunch of photos for every time he does it and frame them on the snitch wall or something like that.
No!
I'm just kidding. He's gonna beat my ass at some point.
No, he won't.
I know you guys don't care at all, but I really would like to talk about how I have pink lashes now.
Oh, I do care. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Thank you, Joel. Yeah, I'm glad he's here.
I'm into the
Sure,
body
and then we'll get back
mods.
to Saturday night at the Comedy Store. First, you're,
I mean, look at me.
They do. They.
how could I not? You're a neon traffic sign.
You're also
I
right in
love
front
it.
of us, and we were forced to look this way.
Not me. I didn't have to notice if I didn't want to. I got to turn now. Like, there's
Yeah.
flashes.
Hell yeah.
It forces peripheral vision.
Yeah.
What's the
does.
process for that?
Well, it's extensions like the regular ones,
Yeah.
but now they have colored ones.
But you
she
can't.
threw
Well,
some-
you can't say that anymore. But
Extensions.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. The other word is okay. But is the whole thing you have to go get them done?
Yeah, they put them in individually,
Damn. Fuck that. How long
Yeah.
does that take?
like an hour.
And how much money?
I pay like $100 a month I'm a member.
Damn.
What? They do that for salons now? Like
Yeah.
a movie pass?
I'm a lash member.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
How often do you get them done? Once a month?
Yeah, like every 2 weeks.
They start to fall out and thin out, and then you
But
can
this
see
new
it.
girl
Right?
that I've got, she's so good, and I go swimming in them. Like
Damn.
I was at the beach yesterday. We did a show at the beach. That was fun.
Cool.
It was, yeah,
Hell yeah.
they last.
Did you work at the store on Saturday
lash.
with them?
No, I just got them today, so
okay.
that's why I was
That's
so
what
excited.
You're very excited. Yeah.
That's cool.
All
Yeah,
right, time in.
Yeah, it's cool. Hey,
Back to
nice
Saturday night at the
lashes.
store.
Thank you
Yeah.
for giving me that, Luke.
yes.
Really?
That was
We
Jessica's
normally do
minute.
that.
Hey, no problem. I'm nice now. The first time 911 was called on Saturday was this guy. Well, first of all, comics can come and, like we always say, like walk up to the door and just sit if there's time. It was 8:40 and doors had just been open. You remember this guy that we had to kick out? The white dude, the comic, who got knocked out on the
No,
street.
I guess I
Spoiler
wasn't
alert.
The
there.
drunk
that-
guy?
Yeah.
Because I had just warned them the other, like 2 nights before, saying he was banned pre-pandemic. I don't know what you guys want to do. And then he ended up doing the same shit
Yeah.
that he did pre-pandemic.
That makes a lot of sense. I thought I had seen him here a couple times recently, and he was like drunk, but not
out of hand.
not crazy like he was on Saturday, where he
What is at a hand, you would probably
he
say.
w- he tried to push he tried to push his way in, so I was like, get out, and then Richie had to kick him out, and then like because I was just like busy seating because we had just opened doors, and then a little while later everyone's like yelling on the patio, and like he had gotten into a fight with like a passerby, and just got his ass knocked out, and he was like on the sidewalk with his his pants were down, his junk was out, his ass was hanging. It was like it was really like not great.
If he doesn't quit drinking after that, it's gonna end bad.
No, he's not, because he was doing that same shit before.
Really?
Yeah.
That just
Yeah.
feels
This
like
is
when
a
you're on
pattern of
video being like that. Like I would make. I mean, I hope I would see that and be like, damn, I got to make some
He's probably
changes.
a really good comic, huh? He's just like...
Yeah,
Who knows?
definitely.
But I heard everybody it sounded like they were cheering for someone just won MasterChef or something.
It
and then
was too.
it was too jovial for someone being fucked up.
It was really like Mervis and I went up and we're like, hey guys, stop, you're working, stop filming and laughing and stuff, just be a little more professional. And then someone got mad at me for that, and then everyone else kind of heard me, but he
Yeah, well, in
he
a
cooled
situation
off,
like
and then
that
later in
where,
the night we were okay, but,
the cops are called, it's time to
yeah.
let's get a little serious.
yeah, and yeah, I'm not trying to police anyone's laughter.
Nah.
For Christ's
No,
sake.
you do that just like that. You police people's laughter.
What you do is you film it and then you laugh
in the room,
later.
yeah, when it's inappropriate, sure.
It's a
In the
world
group
star
chat.
hip hop
when
generation.
it's
though.
inappropriate, Jessica. Yes.
Man.
It was yeah, and but we made up and it was fine. But
Well, there was 911 you said called a second time?
911 was called a second time for another group of white guys that were trashed. They were okay when they were in the room, but I think this guy just literally slipped and fell and hit his full
Oh,
face
he was bloody.
on
yeah.
the concrete and
That wasn't the goth dude, was it?
no, it was just like a
think it
broy
was
white.
That was
guy.
makeup if it was the goth dude. It wasn't. fake
No, there was this
blood.
goth guy that got real sick, and he came out on the patio and was throwing up, and we had to
What?
help him out.
What color were his lashes? Were they black?
Yeah.
He better be.
died.
Neon green.
I had a guy one time, one of the worst experiences here, where it was probably 7 p.m. and I just started my patio shift, and someone was working security who used to be here a lot, and maybe it was just but there was a guy that was kind of like drunk already, but didn't seem like too big of a problem. He was the only guy on the patio, and at one point we lock eyes, and then he throws up, and it was just such a bummer.
You're like, am I that ugly?
Yeah, it really was like. But it was yeah. He saw my soul or
and he's
something,
like,
and he was like, "Rawr," and I had to change, and then I became nice.
Oh, cool.
My favorite are drunk tippers. Like they'll like, hey, you come here, and then they hand you like $20-$30. You're like, dang, I'm not giving this back to you. This is mine now.
Yeah,
this is
cool.
mine. That's happened a couple times.
irresponsible decision
They're just so drunk.
Man. Idiots.
Can I tell you about this guy Saturday night in the main room?
Come
Yes,
on,
please.
let's
He was
do
going to
it.
pay you
Okay.
$100 to...
No, not the foot job guy.
Okay,
but
cool.
Seat him.
right. No. There's this guy, he's drunk and he's talking and he's with this girl, so we're assuming it's his girlfriend, right? And then I go over there and tell him, just you gotta be quiet. And then he heckles Jeselnik, telling him to find a woman his own age.
Whoa.
And
Oh, because of all
Jeselnik-
his pedophile jokes.
Yeah, Jeselnik smashed him though. It was so good, right? And he didn't learn his lesson. He kept talking, and I went over there and I was like, "You have to stop talking." And then he was like, "Stop, can't talk." And he kept going. And Anthony's over there finally, and Anthony leaves, and I go and sit down next to, like, close to them, and the poor girl that was with him was so embarrassed, embarrassed, and I was like just sitting there, and he comes and sits next to me. He says, "Hey, how can I talk to that girl at that table? I think she's really cute." I was like, "Dude, this is not the time for that. There's a show going on and you're disturbing people." So she leaves the room,
Yeah.
and
Was this
come to find out,
Steph Tolev was on after
Yes.
Kesselnick? Yeah, I remember this night. Yeah.
and then
Tolev was heated.
all of a sudden, she leaves and she goes out and she's on the phone. So I go and find her, and come to find out it's not his girlfriend. She's like older than him, and they're just coworkers. And he wouldn't pay the waitress, so we had to go get her so she would pay.
Great.
Yeah, and he had given them his card, so she was like, "What? Fine." And she just wanted to get out. But then he was out in the hallway. He told me, "You need to relax," and that sent me off. I was like, "If one motherfucker tells me to relax again, you're gone. Get out. Go."
Yeah.
Well, you should have probably told him to go after the second time. Like I give
I
people
agree.
2 to 3.
No, he needs to relax.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't.
He needed to
you didn't
go.
relax after he said that.
You should have calmed down, sweetheart.
Smile more. Yeah.
Baby, sweet angel, sweet angel.
Little
Oh,
did he know-
sweetie, please. Honey, you need to chill. You need to chill. Is
But
it that time of the year?
the year.
Yeah, just stupid shit. Sorry. Yeah.
Anthony was there. I just don't. I would have kicked him out a lot earlier.
right.
I would have said, "You need to go."
Why didn't you? Yeah.
I told him, but Anthony's weren't there. Now it's up to them. It's not up to me.
That's the best part of the job is the confrontation.
Yeah.
It's like that. I don't like look for it, but when
I
I get the
disagree,
opportunity, when I get the opportunity, like I kicked out like 4 old white dudes who were upset because they were sitting in the back. They're like, "I thought you said you had a seats for us." I was like, "Yeah, they're back here because you came at this time."
Yeah, right.
Like I said it exactly like
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
And then they just got more drunk, and I told them to be quiet once, and then be quiet twice, and then the third time I was like, got to their server. I was like, "Put the bill on because they're getting the fuck out." I was like, "They're out right now," and I was like, "Come on, guys, let's go." I stood there and I sat them out, and they're like, "Well, we want our money back." I was like, "You're not getting it back.
Yeah.
You watched the whole show. You're not
Sue
getting
us.
it back."
And there's no refunds anyway.
Yeah, and then like I hit him with a little racism. I was like, "Good for you to show your white privilege in front of everybody, sir." I hit him with that, and then like they sort of stopped, and I
I
just
think I
walked
got a
back in the
boner
room.
when I just heard you say that. I just-
And then they did. I didn't see him the whole night. It was fun.
Damn, hell yeah.
But yeah, you should have kicked him out way earlier.
Way early. He should have been gone.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Bruce will do it on number 2. He goes, "I talked to you once. Get out."
Yeah.
You got to channel some of that.
I wouldn't mind doing it at all.
Do it.
But Anthony, I called security. I felt like we were supposed to.
They can back you up when you do it.
Okay.
What's the
If you
like?
take the lead, they will get your back 100%. They'll step in a lot of the time if it gets weird.
So there is no real like protocol. It's just like you're sort of feeling it out, and then their first thing they always say is they have my card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get your card.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
You do that
talk
first.
to your fellow, like your other door guys there, and be like, "Should I?"
Okay.
And then
all right,
they'll be like,
gotcha,
"Yes or no."
gotcha.
Like, "No, keep him." Yeah, kick him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's warranted, like really, if especially if other door guys are noticing that they fucking suck,
Yeah.
I'll back you 100%.
God, it's wild. You just see they stick out quickly. Like you can already know almost when they walk in.
Exactly
these people
when
are
they
going to be a
walk in.
problem.
Yeah.
Right. And this guy was white too, so I just want to throw that out there.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Irritates me the whole like because they'll start to heckle when like it'll be build up like it's set up to a joke and it's just stepping on setup and it just makes me so fucking upset.
Oh.
You know how long we work on this shit? Like how time?
They don't. It's their first comedy show.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think
They're
they
like, "This is
know that door
Or is
people are comics. You know, I think
No,
they
I'm
just
just
think
anybody
that
on
we're
stage.
fucking-
Anybody on stage.
But they just don't know
Oh,
how
no,
to
yeah,
move
yeah.
around. Yeah. But there's always people getting back to like when the coworker was very embarrassed of her coworker. There's always in pairs. Well, not always, but like one of the two of the partners is always so embarrassed.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's such a bummer for them that they're like, I have to. It's either
Well, he
a
told
sibling.
us too
there's
that
a
it was his
or-
girlfriend lied.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense that he would lie.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah. But sometimes if it's both people are embarrassment and it's just like a power couple of like real insanity, you're like that Saul's
yeah.
blood's already pumping. Yeah, you go, oh, they're gonna fight someone.
Yeah, because when it's one embarrassed for the other, like, I feel bad for them. They're both crazy. They're both like, you know,
Get away
the
from me.
fuck
Yeah.
out,
Get
dude.
out of here.
I
No
saw-
one's paying. Like it's chaos.
The other night, Jamar was on in the OR, and there was two. They were from England, a couple, and Jamar was doing some joke, and the woman's like laughing. She loves it, and the guy like looks at her, he's like, "You think this is funny?" And she's like, and she looks at her, she goes, "Yeah, it's kind of funny." Like, it was great. That's
fucking awesome.
That's really good. Good for her.
Yeah.
I really like what you're wearing today, Luke.
Well, you know, you gotta bring vacation with you wherever you go. This is a Boone shirt. This one here.
Really? It looks
Yeah.
like
And this was Heavy. Shout out Heavy. Jeff
Oh, yeah.
Danson. He made clothes you can eat in or whatever. And it's a little fries on there. It's fun.
It's dangerous to eat in a white shirt.
It is, unless, you know,
It's real
you,
cocky.
you want it tie-dyed.
If you can pull it
Yeah.
off, I can't pull it off. If you can eat fries,
how do people eat in the car? Like, how do you eat a taco in the car?
I do it.
you just don't worry about your car. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck about your car.
I guess you have a nicer ride than us.
Yeah. Wait till you parked.
Yeah, I mean, I can't eat and drive like tacos. I can't eat and drive it. And I get
You
jealous
shouldn't.
when I see a friend that can do it.
I ate hot wings in my car the other day while driving, but at every stoplight I would like hide this shit because it's so embarrassing to like just be like sucking off bones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always get something.
Yeah, you're
somewhere.
right. Or lean into it. Just anybody you walk by.
Yeah,
right
I'm
in the
not
eyes.
there yet. I don't hate myself that much yet.
Years ago in traffic on Fountain, it gets really close. It's 2 lanes, so you pass by the other person, and someone was smoking, and we were just stuck for a while. I was like, hey, can I bum a cigarette? And I bummed a cigarette from like the car there. That was pretty fun. That was a fun little.
Great Pupanda? You fucking.
I was like, hey, and I was like, he's like, you need a light? And I was like, I got a light, thank you. I was like, good.
That's fucking
You
great.
still
yeah.
smoke? I didn't know you smoked.
No, that was years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Traffic on Fountain.
Well, what if he does anyway, Joel? What's wrong with that?
I'm just asking. I just want my
What's the
friends
craziest thing you've ever
around.
eaten in your car while driving?
Oh God, not wings. Impressive.
Yeah.
Wings is
it's
pretty.
wild.
Yeah,
They'd
'cause
have to
you're-
be
it's
boneless.
sticky. Yeah.
They were not boneless, and I had the thing of
Sauce?
ranch with the lid. Yeah,
my
I was
God.
like at every like light,
gonna
I would
kill
like dip
someone.
it once and just go at it, and then
Probably Wendy's chili, no spoon. They didn't give me a spoon.
Well, that's just coffee at
They
that
didn't give
point.
me- yeah,
Chunky
just like a
coffee.
fucking detective.
Yeah.
and that's
blowing it.
convenient, actually.
Yeah, loosen the tie.
You got a baked potato from it also.
Just taking a bite of it like an apple.
Putting the butter with your finger in it. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't care about your car. That's so
What
funny.
about you, Luke? What's the craziest thing you've eaten?
You know, I eat burgers when I'm driving pretty
you can- I can-
regularly.
yeah.
But yeah, that's I don't go. I try to stay in my lane, pun intended. And you know, stay within the realm of whatever. you know.
That's like car food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I got
burger's
you. I
car
got
food.
you. Got you.
Hot soup. Just
Yeah,
fucking-
nothing. Yeah, exactly. Like a curry.
Damn.
Yeah.
Pad Thai. I mean, noodles seem
I
crazy.
kind of-
Oh, yeah, rice
Well,
is really
if you're
bad.
stopping, like that's like you stopping parked food. Parked food.
I mean, if you're in traffic.
Like I've never.
Were you gonna say? I thought you had.
No,
like,
I
a
was going to say there's something I kind of want to talk about, but I kind of don't.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh shit!
Let
Now you.
float
this
it.
is-
Just let's
Throw it out in the
Yeah.
air.
What's
We'll
it
feel
about?
it.
It was a fairly newish past comic. Got a little crazy with the new sound lady.
Okay, so don't say any more names, but tell the story. I think is okay.
Just went off on her because that way she asked management how, who's next, and they were going to throw up somebody else and then them.
Okay.
And he got very upset
Because they were made to look
Right.
foolish on stage.
But
That's a bummer.
and I'm hoping this is because it's out of character for him, and I'm hoping he should have done it just to manage.
Was it opening or was he in the middle of the show?
I think it was the middle, but I can't confirm this. But I don't think it was fair or right for him to go off on her.
Tough.
Maybe they're having a bad day.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping.
If it
Is that a
happens
char-
again, then fuck them.
I mean, she hasn't been working here long, and the longer you work here, the same with the new paid regular, the better you will be at working here. So,
Right.
I mean, I bet it was like a mix-up on both of their whatever. And so-
Sure.
and if you get
But
embarrassed...
she went to management and asked. And if it was Danny, they wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't have went off on him.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Probably not. I would
Because
say
Danny will
probably not.
fucking pretzel their ass.
Yeah, Danny.
Wait, which Danny? You're talking about little
Bald Danny.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Danny.
Little Danny.
Danny dangerous,
Danny.
dude.
No.
Little Danny.
Who's little Danny?
Wait,
You're talking about Damon.
Damon.
no, not Damon.
Damon.
Not Damon. Is
Diamond.
it Damon?
With a D at the end.
Demon.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
Let
call
you know
him
if you call him Damon, he will appreciate it and like it so much more.
Oh.
I promise you. Yeah,
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't like you.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I told you. I'm only
No,
helping.
there's another. There's another.
Somebody
isn't there
tells
a
you
little
exactly
Mexican
what
guy
to
named
do,
Danny?
and you're like,
What am I
going to
do?
Maybe I'm not wrong.
Whoa,
Maybe I'm
whoa,
wrong.
whoa. Yeah.
I thought there were two Danny sound guys. I thought there were two Dannys.
No, the short white dude with the curly hair.
Yeah.
Damon.
That's Damond?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny.
We're
I have
sponsored
been
by
calling
Thirster,
him-
even though we don't have any Thirster waters here. Shout out Thirster. We miss you, dog.
Is Thirster getting phased out? Because I'm starting to see like remnants.
Ebbs and flows. We had some
Okay.
Pure Life here recently. That
I
was
like
pretty
how these
cha-
bottles feel, though. The grip.
It's a much higher quality. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
This is
But Thirster, we miss you anyway, or whatever.
I'm all bummed out. I got his name wrong, and he gave me 15 minutes once.
damn idiot.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Have you talked about that?
I haven't talked about
That
that.
was
You mean
really
just
fun.
15 minutes of like talking time in the parking lot,
I
right?
gotta go talk to him. Yeah,
You
I
did
gotta
a
go.
cold
Hey man, I'm
open.
sorry.
Saul is a very funny, accomplished comedian. I was like glad that if it happened to anyone, it happened to a guy with who's got the material in his back pocket.
Yeah, someone just did. A couple people didn't show
Right.
for after me. The cold open, then the first comment. A couple people didn't show, and then they didn't want to throw up Argus on the next. So it's
Argus refuses to go after the cold open.
okay, so that's what happened.
Yeah,
and then
so no one showed up for their spot.
Someone who I thought was Danny's now Damon. Damon gave me 15, and
Well,
it
he
was like
just
the
stretched you,
nicest
yeah,
thing. It
'cause
was the
there was
night. Yeah, I know he stretched me, but
No one there, but you were crushing.
it was great. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun, and I think I owe Damon, formerly Danny, lunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sound
You
guy
could eat it in the
formerly
car.
known as-
Yeah, I'm gonna put that down as sound guy formerly known as Danny. Yeah, I owe him lunch because I always see him coming in with like different food all the time. He's always coming in with slices of pizza and tacos.
Damn.
I'm
Give him a
always
little
asking him.
treat.
Yeah, I
bring
would give him a little.
treat.
I'm bringing him
Yeah.
something.
from the bottom of your car. Yeah,
Yeah.
here's a taco.
There's a taco I just had laying around.
in the car. Have one.
No, but that rule, man. I don't know if any other sound guy there because there were people there to make it work. Like there were Fallout guys, but the fact that he did that meant a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah, and they wouldn't have done it if you weren't doing so well either.
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah, Joel first Monday coming up. You all work backdoor a lot, and he's got a Monday backdoor coming up tonight.
All right, great.
It's not that bad. Here, the ones that are
the worst.
The ones that are kind of bad are.
That's the worst day for the worst.
Do you
shift.
think really?
Yes.
Mondays?
Yes.
I'd say Tuesdays or Thursdays.
It's Garfield rules here. Yeah, I get. Yeah,
I mean,
You know,
I feel you on that, but Mondays are pretty bad.
I feel like it's boring on Monday.
Wednesday and the weekend are the best days. You're right.
Okay. All
You
right.
were right. You said the other days, and I'm putting that together. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Tuesdays.
Is it just
Monday-
because people bother you? Is that
Hallways
the
are
word?
usually clogged
it's just
up.
there's a lot. It's volume, and
A lot
it's all
of
people that are
entitled
hanging.
people,
Hmm.
too, that don't have any reason to be entitled.
And some do, and that's
And
the,
some do.
and that's the hard part where you're like, I like you as a comic, and you just get out of here.
Lying open micers, entitled open micers, just people trying to
Yeah,
sneak
of
into the
course.
room.
I've seen
trying
a
to-
lot
it's
of
like all
that.
shit.
Right? Did
Yeah.
y'all talk about that bitch that tried to get on the stage? a couple Mondays ago.
What? No.
Who
She
tried
almost
to get
got
up on stage?
Did we? Yeah. You remember? I got on the radio and I was like, Luke, where's Luke? I don't think this is supposed to be happening.
Well, I was hosting?
The girl in the libtard.
You can't say
You weren't
that either
hosting.
anymore.
The girl in the libtard. She
Yeah,
kept
you're
going
not-
up to everybody saying, "Oh my God, I know you. You remember me?"
Oh, yeah. No, I never even came close to putting her up. That's so... But yes, she was asking everybody and saying that she was never on my list or whatever. I was like, no, you're not
But
gonna...
was it you hosting? It wasn't you hosting. It was
I might have just told them, don't put them on the list. Yeah.
right, but you were here, so that's why I was like,
Was
"Where's
it
Luke?"
Renee?
Because I don't think this is supposed to be happening.
Yeah, that's right. I wasn't working. Yeah, I wasn't working, and I was just like facilitating.
Yeah.
They're not going. Just don't put them.
You weren't
crazy.
working the night I hosted. Though, like I hosted for the first time like a couple Mondays ago, and you helped me out. You weren't even on the clock, and you were like, you held my hand through like half of it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go. I mean, Guam, who's been here a lot of years, this is his first time hosting.
Damn wild.
Hell, let's go, Guam.
Yeah,
I didn't
he
know
says
that.
he's
hosted,
giving
like,
out
twice.
prizes and stuff, or like not prizes, but just getting rid
Guam's
of
thrift store?
tchotchkes. He's just like he's like cleaning.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, so come by on a Monday and a Wednesday. Guam might give you something, just like a literal
Now
physical
that I
object.
think about it,
Or he gave me COVID once, so
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah, you can one of the first episodes we did, maybe even the first one, you can see me catch COVID
Wow.
on
You can see.
Live COVID live in
Shit,
the
it
belly
could be
room.
Entering
happening
my
right now,
bloodstream.
right? Fucking.
Anyway, Guam's hosting for the first time in years. What were you going to say about
Oh no, I just remember for a few months, Guam was like, "Hey, I have a birthday present for you. It's in the office." And now I'm thinking it was just something he had.
No,
in his-
no. Well, he does stuff. He does go and buy stuff.
he
for
gets
Oh,
stuff
okay,
for
cool. It's a
people.
pretty sick shirt. I liked it.
Nice.
Hey, thanks for this 2X fucking
It was
just
a,
whatever
it was yeah, it
shirt.
was a medium, but it was a button up. It fits. I think
There you go.
it's a Chihuahua with a Santa hat on,
Aw.
all over like print. So
Oh,
it might be my Christmas shirt.
Yeah. That's a very Guam.
I was gonna
present.
say that's
Yeah.
right up
Very
Guam's
Guam
alley.
Christmas.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is your birthday around Christmas?
Yeah, my birthday's in January.
Oh, okay.
So someone probably like he's re-gifting.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Nah, I don't know. I like to think he thought of.
Have you seen Guam's family? Because they are buff
Really?
No.
and hot.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Guam's got a buff hot family.
Yeah.
Do tell. Where'd you
Floor
find
sticky
this?
over here, boys. It's kind of
Facebook
weird.
stuff or
Damn.
Instagram or?
Yeah. Online, he'll post pictures of like his brothers and stuff, and it's like, fuck.
Damn.
Don't
I hope
look
they
you
like
up,
pink
dude.
lashes. Yeah.
You got to go to the island.
She got island fever out here.
Damn.
They are. I mean, they're like,
They're,
Ripped.
they're big Guamese people. Sure.
is that
I
what you
think-
call them?
Guamanian?
I don't.
Guamanese?
I think Guamese. I would
Yeah,
assume.
makes sense.
Why do you assume? What's the?
Guamian?
Makes an ass out of me and you. You know.
Wow. That's tight.
That's why I do it.
Make sure you get that ID 10T form before you leave.
Guamanian makes so much sense.
Like
Guamanian.
Jamaican kind of.
yeah.
Thought it'd be
Like
like
an island.
Tasmanian.
Yeah, like Tasmanian. Much
There you
better.
go,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's good.
Guamanian.
Guamanian
Yeah,
Felix.
Guamaniac.
That's what I'm gonna call him.
Damn.
Guamanian Felix.
Yeah.
Oh, I still don't because every time somebody's supposed to do a roll call in the group chat, everyone fucks around, and so I still there's like 5 numbers
There-
that still don't have names on them, and I've been able to like do some work like
That's
Based off of
really-
area code, you probably got mine right away.
no, it was because somebody like when we make fun of Brandon, he'll be like "fuck y'all," and then I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, that's him.
Brandon. Yeah. that's great.
But I still might have some numbers wrong. But
I gotta save yours. You're in this little chat, so
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
should.
He's one of the new
Oh,
ones,
okay,
and
cool.
Hugo's in there too. And
Oh.
Felicia has an Android, so she cannot.
Oh.
Oh yeah. That's the rules about the door guy chat. Is that
Well, it's
you
just
have
like-
to have an Apple.
I
Damn.
don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah, it's just like for the. It's nothing.
We're not gross.
No, not really. But yeah, the door chat's been exploding lately. Saul sent in something to the door chat accidentally.
Yeah,
What was all that? I just looked. I didn't want to read all.
They
of it.
have a group that does 5 jokes a day to each other.
I'm
Yeah.
doing those jokes tonight in
Yeah.
the belly room.
Oh wow,
Are you really?
No.
that's so
That
funny.
would
I
be
am
sick.
doing the
We've been
belly
doing
room,
them on the
but-
door guy show.
Yeah, tight.
Yeah, some of them, they're he's open biking.
I might do one on the door guy show. I'll read my phone. Huh?
You should. That's like yeah. So like yeah, we do a couple door guys do an accountability chat to make sure that we're
I'll
right.
do the Jack Russell Terrier joke.
God damn it!
I am.
sent it. I was like, God damn it!
I once sent a really long text to my then girlfriend, now my hot ass wife, and just like just into the wrong group chat. I just sent it into the group chat. Just like, oh no. And they were like, what does this mean? Like, what does this mean? You are fucked up, man. Like, it was like, God damn it.
I once sent, like, we were in Canada or something about to go on stage, and I, like, texted my girlfriend, like, about to go on stage, I love you, like, something like that. I sent it to Red Band. And then I just, like, and then, like, I just, like, doubled down.
That's not too bad.
Letting you know.
But you feel that fucking sweat, like, you don't know how it's going to get back.
I'm hot right now. Yeah. Not great. Not my finest.
Dude.
Did you have any hiccups with your, being new? Is there anything that stood out to you being the new guy?
Just fear all the time. I'm scared about tonight. Like, I'm just like, the door, you guys really don't make it seem like a fun thing's going to happen tonight. I'm nervous. So
but we want you to be appropriately prepared and not.
Yeah, I will.
It's boring. I mean, like, some people it's boring. Some people, I guess it's not. It's
mundane. It's
mundane.
not boring.
Perfect.
So it's
No, it's
tedious.
Monday.
Perfect way.
Yes, Garfield.
It's mundane to Damon.
Yeah.
Mundane.
Yeah.
I'm also doing a spot on Felicia Michaels' show tonight in the Belly, so I'm a little bit nervous about, like, how to juggle that. Like, you just
That's
say
easy.
someone
You
watch
just have somebody
the door.
cover you, man.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a fucking mess all day anyway, so, like, this is not. It's
Hey,
not.
be careful.
Just want to be good at it. I think
you're
you
gonna
know.
do fine.
But also, I watch some. It's fine.
Get
You were
Get
here,
someone
though.
from the main
it's
room.
not like you didn't hang out here, perform here
Get
all
someone
the
from the
time.
main room to cover you. You'll be fine. Just chill out.
It's just
Yeah.
different. It's
Relax, sweetheart.
different.
Smile more.
Yeah, you need to relax.
You need to
Come
relax.
on, baby
and smile
girl.
more, baby.
Do
Hey,
you think
baby
they
doll.
could do the lash thing on my head?
Just like one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
That would be pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
Can you get the Homer Simpson
Yeah.
fucking with the pink, please?
Four of them.
The headphones. Yeah, fuck. Pink, blue, Comedy Star colors.
I mean, you've been
Red and
at
black.
the store even though you weren't employed. You've
but
been
it's
a store
different.
guy.
It is different.
Yeah, it's different
I get-
because like you're showing up to do a show. It's like it's just different. Yeah, I don't know how to.
It's
know,
for sure different. I mean,
I was like-
you were a hangout and then got hired, so you know the difference.
Yeah,
Man.
I just started doing the job though before I was hired.
Yeah,
Well, you were
Yeah.
working with the bringer promoter.
I was, so she'd send me downstairs.
Crazy Cindy.
And I was like, she liked her too actually.
Yeah, I bet she did.
Yeah. I just started checking IDs. Because,
Damn.
I was like, I was in the military, I know how to do this shit.
Hell yeah.
So it just showed him I could do it.
I was thinking about the other day after we talked. I remember when you first moved to LA, like seeing you go up at Echoes Under Sunset.
Yeah.
And having like a really good set.
R.I.P. that venue.
Yeah, it felt
That
like
was
you
a
had
great
like
venue.
arrived. Like for some reason, it sticks out as like I think people were. You said you had just moved, but like whenever somebody says they're new, you're like, all right, like we'll see what the fuck.
I came
is
here
up.
so ignorant.
But it
like I was
felt
like,
good,
I'm gonna be
though.
on TV and I'm gonna get a job at the Comedy Store. Bada bing, bada boom.
Well, one of those.
It's not that
things
easy.
happened.
Well, two of those.
Hey, I'm on
things.
TV too.
Yeah.
Okay. What was that?
Good Girls.
Oh,
Grace
okay.
and
There,
Frankie.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
You made it happen.
Yeah. So yeah, you were so naive, and then it worked. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, that doesn't
Yeah,
sound
but
naive
when you
either.
come
Your
in, I
success
thought-
story.
I thought I was gonna be like, get a job at the store would be easy. It took a year and a half.
Yeah.
Same. Same.
Yeah.
Took me like 6.
And here's the thing. It should be.
Yeah.
It should be a year and a half. It should be that way. The job is
Right.
that important, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't just get hired on. This should be a process.
I was a 6 months or so, maybe.
It's how long it should be.
But yeah, they were in a hiring period, and I had 2 good Mondays in a row, and then I was just like, it was right place, right time.
I feel like
Good
that's the
stuff.
exact story for almost everybody because that's
Yeah.
exactly what happened. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Except for the pandemic and then
And I'm gonna say these Mondays are not as bad as they used to be.
Okay.
When there
yeah.
was like hundreds of people here.
You didn't like that? I wasn't working here, but as from a person who showed up and hung, it was
It was a blast. I think those days are kind of behind us.
yeah, they're done.
But
I
yeah,
did not like working.
over 200 people would sign up for 16 spots. For 16 3-minute spots,
Yeah.
210 people would sign up.
Pushy ass fools. Fucking ugh.
And it's just, that everybody's a comic.
Yeah.
Woo.
And they're all gonna come up to you and be like, so how does this work?
And and because
It
they don't
doesn't.
know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so I just, I don't know if this is how you want to do it, but what I do is usually find another open micer and I'm like, who you need to talk to? Them. And they're going to give you a lot more details than I am.
That's good. But and especially if you go, hey, if you see like Josh Gibson hanging out, you're
Right.
like, hey, Josh, can you explain to them how this works? I am going to walk away. And he'll be like, yeah, probably. Yeah. Whatever.
It works every time.
Yeah, that's cool. And then, you give responsibility to someone who's craves. Josh,
Damn.
yeah.
But I don't know. It's hosting potluck is the best, man.
I love
Really
it.
fun.
It was a lot of
Seems
fun.
scary too, man. Just fucking like, I mean, not scary. Like,
You should when you work in there for a Monday and you see someone do it. I mean, it's doable and it's not scary. It's again another
fun.
like tedious, but like
Yeah.
it is
It's
rewarding. And you get to shape the show, and you're like, I don't want this person going at this time. I
Yeah.
want them going at this time.
see, I like that. I'm fascinated by sort of like when you were walking me through, like just sort of, you want it to be the best show. And then all these like, there is sort of a science to it after a while, you know, like, I like that. I like, I don't know. I always love like Todd Glass talking about like making a room perfect for comedy.
He gave me a great compliment one time where I gave an intro for the cold open in the OR because Chris Glick is a good piano player and just cannot speak. And he tells Joe, "Oh my god!" But I went after my intro. I was like, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it is." Blah blah blah. And then I gave a pretty good one. And Todd Glass goes, "That was perfect." And I was
Nice. Hell yeah.
Doug, yeah, like kind of was like, yeah, that felt really good. But it is, sorry, what were we talking?
I don't know. No, I just think
bragging.
About hosting.
fucking, no, it's
Yeah,
cool.
hosting.
It's yeah. I guess
Setting
once
up a room.
how yeah.
How Todd Glass sets up a room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he
the
likes
best.
it dark and like he did that for his special. Yeah, he has
Dark
a lot of good roles.
And one light.
Yeah,
That's
tea
what
light
it
on the
should be.
table.
That's
Like,
it.
fuck off. Stop it. And a spotlight on the. Yeah, that's it, right? That's perfect.
Like how Argus goes up. It does add some dramatic.
It's show.
or
it's
like
showbiz.
when
Yeah.
Holtzman used to do it, right? It would be like pitch black
So
with like.
dark.
Where is Holtzman?
It just in Texas, I think.
Yeah, probably.
He didn't move there, did he?
Oh, a
Yeah.
long time, like during the pandemic.
thought he
was
moved
in-
No,
back,
he
though.
moved back. He said he wasn't gonna live in Austin. He was back for a little while.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was back.
I don't know.
The fuck? Am I his fucking spokesperson? No. Yeah. That's yeah, we'll see. It'll be fine. Every shift I go into fucking terrified, and then at the end of it I'm like, that was cool. It was like doable.
Joel, can you grow a beard?
I don't think so. I tried to grow a mustache for a while, and then I just realized like I'm just not a mustache guy. Like I don't know. It's real spotty.
Same.
Fucking
Yeah.
And I just don't give a fuck about. I don't know.
This is like me at 4 days, 3 days. So I got nothing.
If you don't
And I'm
shave,
49.
it's just awful.
Yeah.
Me, I'm talking about in general.
Gotcha,
Like, yeah. You say you're 49?
Well, I will be 49 this year.
This is my armpit hair. I'd never shaved ever, so
Oh, look at that. You're
Yeah.
I can't really
not
grow
I have a
hair.
similar situation.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Do you have
shaved.
like
I have
6
none.
nipple hairs, or you got chesty?
No, I got like 6 guys right in the middle. I call
Yeah.
my little soldiers.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
6 little soldiers there.
Circle them.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I go hello. I
Head
name
count.
them. Yeah.
Fuck.
We all showing our fucking things? You gonna
No,
show yours?
we're not. No. I didn't. I just said I had one like that. But you can't. And God bless you. You know,
Yeah.
God bless everyone's pits. Yeah. It's what else? 2911 calls. Those were my stories. We got some time.
I think it's your turn or it's Joel's turn.
I'm sorry. I like it. This is how good of a host I am. It's
I'll
like
talk
you
all
guys.
the-
Yeah, please. I give you to drive the engine.
Yeah, I'm fucking tonight will be interesting. It's I haven't done a lot of stand up in the past like month, 2 months. Like I'm doing like I'll do shows, but they're sort of scattered. So I think the last time I went up was
You bringing your kid on stage?
Fuck off. You know what's funny about that?
You have a kid?
A kid. No, a kid.
Oh, I thought you said a
Drum
kid.
kit.
No, so like Chappelle, my buddy Chappelle, Lacey, not Dave Chappelle. I was doing drums for Roast Battle, and one night he saw me like drive up with my drums, and he's like, "You look so fucking bummed to like." Because I was so sick of like being like the drummer,
yeah.
and like it had taken all the fun out of it. It was fine, it was cool, I was glad to be here, but it was just like,
Not
wow,
doing stand-up.
I'm driving up again to be the drums again.
You would do comedy.
I would
behind-
try, yeah. It
Yeah,
was-
you would take your clothes off.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Put the
You got
sock
some
on.
zingers? Like, you had some
I
fucking...
would, I would try a couple times.
People
it
would
work.
chant your name.
Yeah, but it's different. But yeah, well, that's like the Kill Tony days. Roast Battle was different too. Like
Oh,
I
yeah,
had to
right.
like be just the band. Like I was just
Okay.
like session drummer. But so I'm pretty excited. So, but anyway, my point being, I'm doing the show tonight, and I'm a little bit just, you know, when you think maybe you forgot how to do it or whatever, and it's gonna end up being fine.
No,
But
my first set after COVID, and I was just honest with the audience. I was
Yeah.
like, I haven't been on stage. I'm gonna forget some of this shit.
for sure, yeah, that's
and I
true. That
did.
goes a long way.
I did.
I got on Saturday after I got into a fight with a coworker, an argument, not a fight. We got into an argument with a coworker. I had to like literally get covered to go on stage in the belly room where I was doing 10 minutes on a show in like a good spot. And I was like so mad. I was like, God damn it. And I got up there and I was in the uniform. So they saw that I work here. I'm like, so I'm on the clock. I just got into a fight with my coworker. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm mad right now. And I looked to the balcony and Emily the booker is sitting there. And I was like, God damn it. I thought I was going to vent, but whatever. And then I was like, you know what? I did get into a fight, and here's what happened. And then I like listed the things that went on, and then I was like, and then I named who it was. I said,
Are you gonna tell us who it was?
Joel got me in my head. Yeah, Joel says no.
I think we need to stop naming names.
In certain instances.
Quit snitching. Yeah,
in certain instances, but because we made up also, but I was like heated, and I had a fun set where I kind of was mad, and then like. If there was like a, not a lull, but like quiet, when you're stopped talking for a second, I like bang the microphone stand. I was like, sorry, still distracted from that other thing. I apologize, everybody. And I had a really fun set.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
So come on Wednesdays and see us do that at the belly room every Wednesday also.
Hell
yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to just get the reps in again because it's, just few and far between. I feel like for a while before the pandemic, it was like starting to cook up for me, and then.
Did you do stand up during the pandemic?
Not really, no, not. I did like a couple outdoor shows, but not really, man. And I was not about to do fucking Zoom shit. I was just like, I'll just get back to it when it's back, and then.
I did a couple Zoom ones.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's weird. I'm not a Zoom comic.
I was joking last night about the hot dog eating contest, like them doing it over Zoom during the pandemic. But like people don't have hot dogs in their house because they can't go outside, so they just got to grab whatever they had laying around.
Are you warming up for your set later? You're running bits
who
on
knows? Could be a new one.
It's got legs.
Zoom hot dogging. We Zoom hot dogging.
Y'all know when you be eating hot dogs on Zoom. Women be eating hot dogs on Zoom.
Black people eat hot dogs like this on Zoom.
Yeah. And white people be like do an act out, do sound.
That's good. Just the least common thing you do, but yeah, like they'd be doing this.
I used to hate when people did like sound like robot sounds on stage when I first started, like doing like the like whatever.
Sure.
But then I saw somebody do it bad, and I was like, oh yeah, those other people are pretty good at it.
Some of you don't like. You're like, I actually do like impressions.
I
when
do
they're
like
good.
it. It's just yours I didn't like, not you.
I think it's hilarious you've seen so many robot impressions.
Yeah,
I've actually seen about several.
Yeah.
The last
It's not
year.
really robot. It's just going like.
Yeah.
Or like
someone's powering up, and the punchline is, I can't believe it.
hell yeah.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Damn.
I do like Aristotle. Him as a computer, like stand up 2.0. It's like him doing stand up as a computer. It's so funny because it's like Amazon
SNL
telling
should
you a
get that
joke.
guy.
It's so funny. God damn you!
It's almost like he's good at it.
He used to do a bit where he had a Craigslist post that was offering something that was like kind of a little too good to be true, so he would get calls for it all the time. It was something, and then he would call a pizza place or a Chinese restaurant and start to order something, and then merge the two calls, so they'd just be talking to each other, and they'd be like, no, you are picking up the chair, right? And he's like, no chairs here. You ordered the chicken. Whatever. And then he would do that on stage, and he would just like let it run out for his time.
That's funny.
That was one of the funniest bits I had seen. Yeah, that's one of the.
Damn, you're really throwing caution to the wind. You're hoping that it all goes well, right? Because if it doesn't,
Oh yeah, it's brave.
yeah,
It's very brave to do that. I don't do that. I just talk.
man.
People do like characters. I just talk, and I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I can't do yeah.
Fuck, if it all goes wrong, I'll wear a gold thong or something.
Yeah, right.
That's old Kill Tony stuff,
I know,
all right? You can't do
I
that.
know.
You can't
And
bring
you
that to your
can't
regular
reward
stage.
us
Hey,
that
I get
way.
to
That
keep my
doesn't-
characters, all right? It's my intellectual property.
Yeah, we'd love to see that on the OR.
Have you been getting
that's what-
cold opens yet?
No, I think I just hit my 2 weeks, so we'll see. But I just bought a notebook and some pens. I'm going to start, because I have a bad memory. I don't remember my my set a lot. So I really want to I told my girlfriend like we'll do flashcards and shit. Like I want to like get my 5-minute like thing to fucking do well up top.
Of course.
And sort of that's sort of where I'm at right now. So tonight.
3 minutes on potluck, but yeah.
No, well, 5 for like main room or whatever, and then like Felicia said, I think 5 to 8 tonight or something like that. I'm hoping it's closer to 5, just to like
do whatever makes you feel comfortable.
We'll
you're gonna
see.
stay. You're gonna be funny at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You stretch it and you like bomb with one joke that'll hurt you the whole night.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I don't fucking do
Those
stories.
nights suck. Like when you just don't have a good set and then you have to be here all night.
Well, we've all had this, right? Where you're bombing, so you do your A joke and that doesn't work.
Yeah, and then you're like, well, shit.
And then you're working that room, so you're just in the back, and then people recognize you all
my
night and
God.
kind of like avoid eye contact and just
You're like, keep it up. And you're like, oh.
no.
Yeah, keep it up. Like,
No, I'm gonna quit and kill myself tonight because you said that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I hosted
One of those maybe.
Yeah, like a tight-lipped nod, like
Yeah, when you have to stay in the same room, it's the worst. I hosted at the Improv one night and fucking bombed and had to stay there to bring every other comic up. And some couple like could feel it and they were like, "Hey, we want to buy you a drink. Like, we're here."
Get
like,
the fuck away from me is what I'd say.
Get off me!
Get the fuck away from me.
yeah. No, I was like,
Everybody, shut up!
I'll have a double, please.
You said a double, please. Very nice.
Vodka soda, dude. I ended up just talking to fucking Earl at the bar there like that night, and just he's like, "Oh, well, I didn't see it, but
You did good in my heart.
Thanks for the swift kick in the nuts.
It was so cool. He brought me up at the end. Well, I brought him up, and then he like grabbed my hand and like did like the champion thing. He's like, "Let's give it one more time for Joel for doing a good like whatever." And I was like, "All right, whatever."
Thanks, Dad.
But yeah, I don't know.
I like when you do well and then someone tries to tell you after. Like I had this guy try to add me on Instagram and then say he was a casting director, and I was like, okay, this is all weird.
Yeah.
And then later on, drunkenly, because he was drunk, and then later on, drunkenly, he's trying to go up to Annie Lederman and just like, we gotta have you something. I was like, this guy's great. I think he's just
comedy
offering-
fan.
comedy fan, casting director over here.
Yeah, real big shot in Hollywood.
Yeah. She was
Mover
like,
shaker.
talk to this person, talk to my man. She said something, and he's like, well, I want to talk to you over here, talk to you personal. I was like,
sure.
Jesus Christ.
God.
That's what the guy with the feet did to me.
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
worry. It's going to be, he approached me, I'm broke right now. So I was like entertaining it. He said, are you interested in doing like foot fetish and hand fetish stuff? And I was like, I'm listening. And he's like, for this website. I was like, okay. And then come to find out there was no website. He just wanted me to give him a foot job for $100 or a hand job for $60. And I don't even know if those are good prices.
They're not. That's disrespectful, I think.
Somebody just texted me if I'm close by because the van crew needs to do something with the fucking.
So you might have to move your car. The Boston guy who dropped the weed was also super rude to Emily and maybe Eleanor Kerrigan, and was just like kind of like poked his head in. He was waiting for the Belly Room show, and I was like, just wait. And he was telling street jokes, or whatever, and then he like interrupted them to say some kind of. All right, go move your car.
I think I
real
gotta
quick.
go.
Yeah, go move your car real quick.
I don't know where I'm gonna move it real quick. I gotta fucking either go up there.
Go up the hill. You were great on this podcast, Joel.
Thank you, Joel.
Plug your socials.
At Mostly Sorry, and then I'll be here.
Great.
Joel Jimenez.
All right.
All right, now we can name names, guys.
But this guy was like harassing Emily, like with jokes, Emily and Eleanor. I was like, dude.
Don't do that shit.
I was like, yeah. And he was like, in Boston, this never happens. I go, in LA, we try to like not to interrupt strangers' conversations, especially when they might be, respected people here.
And on
And he was
Mondays,
like, oh, okay.
I leave Emily and Jen alone as much as I can. Like, I just don't want to bother them. They already got a ton of people coming up to them. And the last thing they need is us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, in general, I just generally try to leave most people alone. If anybody's talking to me, they'll be talking to me because they chose to come up to me,
You're confrontational, though.
I guess
with
if they're out of
audience.
pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You just got to be cool. That's it.
Yeah. You do have to be cool, and that's like the main thing. Anyway, this has been I think this is good. I think we're going to do a shorty one this week. This has been an episode of the Comedy
like
Store
an hour?
Doorcast. Yeah. Not quite an hour.
Not quite.
No, but we're selling those ad spaces, so it might. thanks. Shout out to Thirster and shout out to everyone listening and always listening. I appreciate it. I'm at Luke Does Stuff on Twitter, and you can follow the Up Next Show.
Up Next Showcased.
The Up Next Showcase on Instagram. And then, Jessica, where can people find Liars Club and everyone else?
Liars Club is no more because they don't want us to record down here. But at Jess Wellington 2. I'll be
a little drama at the end for your ass if anyone's still listening.
But if you really want it back, please say something. I'm going to start a podcast where I interview ex-cons, so that's coming up.
Ooh.
Formerly convicted.
Ooh, that's a good name. I haven't got a name for it yet.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
At Saul Comedy on Instagram, at Punching Up Shows, a show I do with Stephen Fury,
Yes.
at Scuba Steve Fury on Instagram as well. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Tony in the booth, shout out. And thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.